Alright, so today I'm going to share with you my personal favorite discoveries of 2020. Also, before I move forward, just have to say I have a couple visitors here. My sister's in the front room typing away, so you might hear a little bit of that. And her dog is right here, just chilling now next to me, kind of blinking away. So you might hear some sounds. This is my new house. I just moved in at the beginning of December, so I've only been here for a little over a month. I'm gonna do a home tour soon. I'd say a lot of people have been prioritizing self-care. I've been doing a lot more things to make myself mentally more stable as well as physically, so I've been working out a lot. The first thing I want to talk about is my bike. I've always had a bike, but I just always had it in a shed, kind of out of sight, out of mind. And now that it's physically always in the way, I've been taking it out a lot more. I'm not someone who likes to watch videos on YouTube when it comes to working out or like working out inside, so like a spin class isn't really something for me. So biking has been so fun, and I've been recording it, or I was recording it on Strava for a while, and then I got kind of creeped out by it. It takes like about an hour for me to go on a ride, but it doesn't seem like it's that much because I'm listening to music and seeing different sights and pushing myself to stay up. So yeah, it's been really fun. This isn't really new, and I know I talked about a lot of these things in other videos in the past, but I recently started wearing jewelry, as you can see. So hoop earrings, like I've always loved photos of women wearing hoop earrings, and whenever I see someone wearing hoop earrings, I'm always like so like amazed by it, you know, because it's so eye-catching and stuff. But I started wearing hoop earrings, and I don't know, like every time I put them on in the morning, I feel like a superhero. It's just really exciting. So yeah, these hoop earrings are from Ana Luisa. I've been wearing jewelry too. So this one is from my mom. This is from Estee Lauder's Daisy line, and this is from my dad. I noticed that a lot of people are on their at-home self-care kits, so working on skincare and working on treatments at home. And yeah, so I discovered these two things that have made the year just so miraculous. Also, I should note that if you like your body hair and yeah, just like, I hope this doesn't offend you in any way, but I personally like to shave and like to groom myself, and it just makes me feel better. It makes me feel more comfortable. So I discovered two things this year. The first one is a safety razor. I've been using, you know, the classic 5-blade Billy razor for a while. I've had that one for like a couple of years, and I loved it. I truly loved it. However, switching out the razor heads, and it's just a lot of plastic in general. Like, it comes in plastic, wrapped in plastic. It is made of plastic. You can't really recycle anything. It just seems like such a waste of plastic and resources. And yeah, and I've been trying to kind of cut back on consuming new things or consuming plastic or single-use plastic. So I switched to a razor blade, a safety razor, and I made a whole video about it. It's super intimidating at first because it looks intimidating, it looks dangerous and freaky and stuff, but it's actually so easy, and it gives you the closest shave. And the great thing is that the razor blade itself, it's not single use. You can use that as many times as you need. I usually go about 7 uses, and then I switch out the razor blade. It's double-sided, so you use both sides, obviously. And you can recycle the blades afterwards, so I put it in like an Altoids tin, and then you can deposit to your recycling distribution center, or like your recycling center. I'm glad that I made the switch because I've never had such a close shave. On that note, I started using this thing called the Kenzie a couple months ago. I do it every single Tuesday night, and I made a whole review on this too, which I'll also link in the description box down below. This is great because what you do is you have to shave first, and then it's an at-home laser hair removal treatment. I do it every week, every Tuesday, so I'll shave the day before and then let it grow out just like a little tiny bit. That's my little trick. Let it grow out a little tiny bit the following day, and then do the treatment. And yeah, I tested it out for like about a month, and I made a video. And I'm testing only one underarm at a time. So this one's like a completely normal arm, and this one is growing out like light and patchy, so it's funny. If you guys want more info on this, I'll leave the video that I made for this in the down bar as well. On the subject of underarms, I'm going to take a few moments to put in a few words about the sponsor for this video, which is Native. So I switched my deodorant to Native deodorant. This is the one that I've been using. This is coconut vanilla. I also have charcoal here, which smells really good, and citrus and herbal musk. I think I'm going to try the charcoal next, but I've been using the coconut vanilla one for a few months now, and I really like it. It's just a very nice, warm, calming scent. As you can see, this container is made of paperboard, so not a single thing of plastic in here. Even the package that it comes in has no plastic in it. They've been making this deodorant for a while, and then suddenly a lot of their customers were asking for a plastic-free option, and they listened, so it took them like almost 2 years to develop a package that would work. And they're a proud partner of 1% for the Planet, which commits 1% of plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. These deodorants are aluminum-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free, and they're made with familiar ingredients such as coconut oil and shea butter. They're also vegan and cruelty-free, and on the subject of free, shipping is also free in the US. And the texture is not sticky and dries quickly, so it's great for on the go. So if you guys are interested in trying these deodorants, I have a code that I'd like to share with you. 3 plastic-free deodorants are normally $39, but if you use my link and code, you can get them for $29. That's 25% off. So on that note, I know I talked about this in the past, actually probably several times now, but I've been using a menstrual disc for the past few months, and it looks like this. It's super flexible. I've been using the Diva cup for years now. I want to say maybe like 6 or 7 years or something like that, and that was the best discovery ever. I remember like when I first talked about it, I said that I wanted, like, if I could buy everyone one thing, it would be that. And I've always loved it. I've always like enjoyed it and everything. But a few months ago, I was at my ceramic studio, and this girl was talking about how she uses a menstrual disc, and she likes it because you can use it while having sex and everything. It's mess-free period sex. And I thought that was so interesting, and I really just wanted to try it because she said that it's so comfortable. She doesn't feel it or anything. So I went out and found this one. I don't remember the brand. It's called Intimia. I'll leave more information about it in the down bar, but I've just found this at CVS. Like the first thing that I saw right on the top shelf, like right when I walked in, there was the Diva cup, and then there was this menstrual disc. And there's different versions of it too. There's like the single-use one, the 24-hour use one, the one that you use like for your entire period and then toss away. And then there's this one which you can use for years as long as you keep it clean, right? So I thought it was going to be really hard to use because when I first started using the Diva cup, there was a little bit of a learning curve, right? Oddly enough, the descriptions on print and on other YouTube videos didn't really make sense to me. It wasn't until I saw an animated description, or like, yeah, an animated video on how to insert this, that I figured out how to use it, and it just made it so much easier. So the first time I wore it, I put it in, I'm like, it doesn't feel like there's anything there, and I wasn't sure about it, so I walked around for a while, and after 3 hours I took it out. Well, it's a little bit messier than a Diva cup when you do remove it and clean it and everything. However, once you have it in you, it keeps everything contained. It doesn't leak. It holds a lot more, in my opinion, than a Diva cup. Well, you can see it holds a lot. Before using menstrual cups and menstrual discs, I was going through a box of tampons every single time. Like a lot of tampons and a lot of pads and a lot of wrapping and plastic wrapping and all that stuff. So if you are looking for a waste-free alternative, try this. I really recommend it. A brand that I've been talking about a lot the last few videos is Amica. Wait, no, is it Amica or Amica? Amica, I think. I've been saying it on and off wrong and right, and someone mentioned it in a video, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's Amica. So this is a brand that I discovered this year. They've sent me PR in the past, and I don't know, I never really used any of this stuff, even though everyone loves it. I never used it because the packaging isn't really my steez, and I don't know, it's just really bright and colorful. I like something that's a bit more like, I don't know, minimal packaging, minimal tones and colors, and like neutral tones, and I don't know, that's just more me. So I just never really reached for any of their products until earlier this year. I had my hair done, and like the ends of it was just a lot of breakage and a lot of like bad stuff happening, right? So I'm like, I need to try some better hair care products. So I reached for Amica and tried this in particular really stood out to me. This is the Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I put it in for about 6 or 7 minutes in the shower, and I just tell Alexa to play a song for me until I have to wash it out. And it's made such a huge difference in my hair growth. Like, my hair has been growing so much longer because it's not breaking off. And yeah, so ever since I started using this, I was a lot more open to trying their other things. And everything that I've tried from them now, it has been so good. So Amica is my favorite hair care brand at the moment. So I've been doing a lot of facials and skincare stuff, related stuff, and I'm gonna save most of that for the next video, my skincare video. But a brand that I discovered this year is Plant People. Yeah, I've been really surprised by their skincare line. Not a lot of people talk about it. I think they only know them as a supplement brand or vitamins and stuff. But I really like their skincare line. Their skincare line is the standout skincare line for me this year. Okay, so when it comes to makeup, obviously not a lot of people are wearing makeup this year. So whenever I do wear makeup, which I haven't worn in quite some time, I've been loving this. This is the Kosas 10 Second Eyeshadow. They have a ton of different colors. This is like their bronzy color. It's called Globe. And it's like an oily texture, so it separates, and then you have to shake it up and then apply it. And I mean, it's so easy to apply. The colors are stunning. This is my favorite color. And see, once you apply it, you have a good 10 seconds to kind of work the product, blend it out and stuff. But then as soon as you blend it out, after 10 seconds, it just kind of seals in there and you can't really wipe it off or anything. So it really does stay. So on a day where I want to wear a little bit of makeup, I'll just put this in and kind of like do it really messily, just apply it all over and then put eyeliner on, and it's such a great, easy look. And yeah, it really stands out in photos and in videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so those are my standout products for 2020. If you guys have any questions about anything, please leave a comment down below, and I'll leave all the links, descriptions, and everything in the description box as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.